Hey everyone, Average Cash here with a new video for you, and on today's slate we have a really interesting topic to bring to you, and it's called Heatbit, otherwise known as the Heatbit space heater. So before we jump into talking about the Heatbit, remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on the video, and we'd love to hear from you. So the Heatbit is probably one of the more interesting products I've come across in my time checking out crypto related products and the niche as a whole. It's a space heater that allows you to mine Bitcoin. It might sound a little strange or even ridiculous at first, but the more I dove into the product, reading people's reviews, checking posts on Reddit and elsewhere on the internet, I realized it's quite ingenious. So first things first, we'll talk about what the Heatbit is and how it works. So Heatbit is a space heater, as I said, that converts all of the excess energy it produces calculating hash rate to earn Bitcoin and turns that into energy, i.e. the heat that it's providing. It uses silicon chips to help make this happen, and it actually produces quite a bit of heat, around 1300 watts of power, which translates to roughly 150 to 170 square feet kept warm. So it actually works as a pretty decent space heater, and then obviously you're going to want to know more about the mining capabilities, so we'll get into that now too. On top of warming your room or any place in your house, its hashing power or calculation rate is 14 terahashes, which is 14 trillion hashes a second. So it's powerful, but it's nothing crazy compared to other ASIC or GPU miners like the Antminer S19 or Bitmain S17 Pro. So it still does a decent job, and they even have a calculator on their site to compare Bitcoin earnings to electricity used, but don't expect this to be the ultimate way for you to make money passively. But again, it's pretty good. So there's a slider on their site to help you adjust for the current price of Bitcoin and the price of electricity in kilowatts an hour, and you can set it to time periods of daily, monthly, quarterly, 6 months, 1 year, and up to 2 years. As for its general specs, I already mentioned it can generate a max of 14 terahashes for mining purposes, and it uses 1300 watts of energy. The noise level is a pretty modest 42 decibels, which is about the same loudness as a library, and it's also 31 pounds, which isn't super heavy, but it's a little heavier than some traditional space heaters. But unfortunately, I couldn't find much on the site about the actual dimensions of it, which is kind of unfortunate. Fortunately, however, is that the Heatbit is pretty slick. As you can see, it comes in 3 colorways. So there's orange and black, black and white, and a classic wood finish. This Heatbit miner is primarily a space heater, but it does allow you to turn some of the used energy into profit. And again, it's by no means a traditional crypto miner compared to the hashing power of some of the ASIC miners or GPU miners that can calculate up to 110 terahashes. So they also provide you with a free Heatbit mobile app where you can see how much Bitcoin you've earned and withdraw it to an external wallet for exchange. That being said, it's still an awesome take on a Bitcoin miner with practical application in the home. And again, like I said, it's pretty slick looking too. The black and white finish reminds me of some kind of 2001 A Space Odyssey, prop, while the black and orange looks more kind of like a gaming desktop. And the wood finish has a nice earth tone, so it goes really well with like a traditional looking kind of minimalist home. So for the level of heat it provides, the design, and the fact that it can mine Bitcoin for you, the cost is pretty intriguing. The black and white and the black and orange Heatbit models both cost $1,049 and the wood Heatbit model costs $1,099. Under most circumstances, that would be a little unreasonable for a space heater, but given the fact that it's not just the space heater, that the heat output is, a result of mining crypto, it's not the worst deal. Again, the biggest knock is that it's not going to make you rich. It can mine Satoshis, but it's not going to compare to the big name ASIC or GPU miners out there. But overall, a cool gimmick, so to speak, that offers a practical use in your home. And if you want to see more about the Heatbit, visit the link to their website in the description. And as always, like, subscribe, and leave a comment with what you think. And we hope you enjoy the video.